Walter Roiv Galerishta, Suantraí, where we're looking at the readings for tomorrow, Monday, the 27th of March. The feast of St. Rupert, who was a member of the Merovingian royal household in France and fell under the influence of the Irish monks who came with Columbanus and became himself an abbot and a monk. It's also the feast in Ireland of Gilla, Iosa, Archbishop of Armagh, who replaced St. Meic. Now, that's significant for us here because Meic was the man who brought the Cistercians to Ireland and sent the Cistercians down here at the request of the O'Briens to Manister to form a monastery here. Gelasius, his successor, was a very active Archbishop of Armagh. He had first of all been the Abbot of Derry for 16 years, and he serves in the Archbishop of Armagh for 36 years, and he dies on the 27th of March in the year 1174. He had been very active. He'd ordained St. Laurence O'Toole and a number of others, and with Laurence O'Toole, he was active in trying to protect the Irish from the worst effects of the Norman invasion. There's more about both of them in the notes under the video on YouTube. Now, the first reading tomorrow is taken from the book of the prophet Daniel. And in it, you know, so often we hear this statement, wisdom comes with age. Nothing could be further from the truth. Wisdom is a gift given by God and can be given to people in their old age, especially people who have lived a life of virtue. However, it can also be given to young people, and Daniel is one of the extraordinary young people in the Bible who are gifted with this. And this is a story for young people who are about to make their confirmation, that they can be gifted with the wisdom of God. And the elders say to David, or to Daniel rather, come and sit with us and tell us what you mean, since God has given you the gift that elders have. We should all pray for the wisdom. It would make life much easier for all of us as we come into old age if we had the wisdom to be able to deal with it. Pray for Father Damien that he will have wisdom. He has a certain amount of knowledge, but wisdom is a wonderful thing. And the psalm tomorrow, Psalm 22 or 23 in the Hebrew version, is the Lord is my shepherd, and with his wisdom he guides us. So we come to the story of Jesus encountering the woman who was caught in the very act of committing adultery. Now, this is a beautiful story of the compassion and the mercy of God. The people who have brought her along to Jesus are just using her to try and upset Jesus. And he deals with it entirely in a wonderful way that deals with the woman in the most compassionate way possible. Jesus says to her, has anyone condemned you? And she says, no one, sir. Then neither do I condemn you. Jesus says, go away and don't sin anymore. Of compassion is to say to people not to sin. Because when we sin, we make ourselves subject to being the playthings of evil spirits. Never willingly allow yourself to enter into sin and put yourself under the influence of evil. Flee from evil. The compassionate advice of Christ to all of us is, do not sin anymore. With thoughts such as these, let us go to our beds and let us pray that we shall indeed awaken in the morning with the praise of God on our hearts and on our lips. Agus gamanal dia elakok the shiv ahar mak agus spirit nev. Amen. Slán go fóill. Bye for now.